Hey guys, I'm Angelica and welcome to Southside Online. If it's your first time joining us, welcome. We're so glad that you've chosen to spend this time with us. Hey, I don't have to remind you that it's a big week in our country with the election, or if you're watching on demand, maybe it's already happened. Either way, we would love to partner with you, and we've created a prayer resource to get to pray together for our country. All of the information is on the screen below, and it's not too late to join in. But for today, we have an exciting service planned for you. It's Be Rich Celebration, where we get to look over the last month and all the ways that you gave, that you served, and that you loved our community. And we've invited one of our local partners here today from the Real Life Center because we've got an awesome surprise for them on behalf of you and your generosity. So make sure you stick around.
Speak to me when the silence stills my voice. You understand me. You understand me. And come to me in the valley of unknowns. You understand me. You understand me. You understand me, God. You understand me. So I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. So I stop all negotiations with the God of all creation. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought you were. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, help me sing and say. And I believe, but help my unbelief. You understand me. You understand me. Oh, yes. And help me reach the faith that's underneath. You understand me. You understand me. You understand me, God. You understand me. So I throw all my cares before you. My doubts and fears don't scare you. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. So I stop all negotiations with the God of all creation. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought you were. Hands, leave the rest in the Father's hands. I will rest in the Father's hands. Leave the rest in the Father's hands. Say, I will rest in the Father's hands. Father's hands. Say, I will rest in the Father's hands. bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. So I stop all negotiations with the God of all creation. You're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought. Say you're bigger than I thought you were. You're bigger than I thought you were. Bigger than I thought you were. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting, same I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. How the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. How it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't done it, and I don't deserve it. Still you give yourself away. How the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah. That was your fault, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. Yeah. Oh, and I found no word. You paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. Yeah. All the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting, same I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me.
Hey everyone, I'm Angelica and I'm here with my friend Kathy today from the Real Life Center. Hi Kathy.
Hi Angelica, so nice to be here.
Yeah, I love it because we're going to get to talk to everyone about Real Life Center today. Real Life Center is one of our Be Rich partners, and well, I'm going to let you tell everybody about your role there and a little bit more about the organization.
Sure. Well, so I've had the privilege of serving at the Real Life Center for almost 20 years, actually a little over 20 years.
Okay.
I'm the director. And the Real Life Center is really about helping our neighbor, just as simple as that, neighbor helping neighbor.
Easy.
So we really take a holistic approach. We really have two ways we do that. First, we help when someone is in the point of crisis, and that's like a job loss, unexpected health issues, maybe some family issues, a death or a divorce, and sort of help with that immediate crisis and with a plan of action, and then maybe with some financial help or what some of the basic needs are.
Okay.
And then we move to more of an investment approach where we are walking alongside and equipping them through some of our education and different programs that we offer as well to really help create long-term change. Yeah.
Right. I love that. Well, what we want to do today, again, I think, is be able to not only hear about how partnering with you guys through Be Rich, but also create awareness for people to know that if you are in a position where you're struggling or maybe life has thrown you a curveball that you didn't expect, that the Real Life Center is here to help come alongside you. So I know there are so many stories that we've gotten to see, and I know that we actually have a little video that you guys put together to help be able to tell the story of some of those who have been able to benefit from the Real Life Center and all of the work that you guys are doing there. So we're going to check that out next.
Okay, great.
I think that I would be in a homeless situation because I had put in the work. I received a college degree, helped ship military families off.
Sometimes life throws you curveballs. You don't ever think you're going to get out of that hole. We just couldn't handle it anymore.
I think there's a misconception in Fayette and Coweta County that because of our county's general affluence, that nobody struggles. There couldn't be anything less correct than that. There are lots of people out there that are struggling.
I didn't realize I had nowhere to go until I was in a dark parking lot. I said, this is just gonna happen just a couple of months. A couple of months passed by, still sitting there. Just in my life, I'm gonna die here on this road.
There was a point when we moved that I realized that we couldn't do it on our own. We needed the help.
We all need to have a safe place to go, and we all need to have a place that we feel like we belong. And that's the beauty of the Real Life Center, neighbor helping neighbor.
I really never had to ask for help before, but I knew I needed it. And I prayed and asked God for the help, and I believe God opens doors like this for like Real Life Centers so that you can get what you need.
When I first came to the Real Life Center, those feelings that I had from homelessness, it came out. It just was something just lifted off of me that day. They started connecting me. I started felt like I had a family there because they started connecting me to the things that were missing in my life.
Everything we do is about providing dignity. It's about helping someone see their value and who they are as a person, that God loves them and sees how valuable they are.
The staff at the Real Life Center really made me feel welcome, and it made you feel that It wasn't a shameful thing to be collecting food.
We really start with a crisis strategy, financial assistance, food, clothing, maybe help with their car, but we then move into a developmental strategy where we invest in the individual and or family, and when they feel their sense of value, now I am encouraged to get up and take responsibility of my life.
And they gave you a little gold card. And I looked at that card. I look at it all the time. I still have it. And hope does not disappoint us because God has poured out His love into our hearts by the Holy Spirit, whom He has given us.
I kept coming here for help, and I had counseling here, and you get food here. You get enough, it can last you a month.
We have about 4 acres where we've got blueberries and blackberries and peaches and apples and vegetables. And all of that is designed to provide healthy, fresh produce that families can get each week.
Go ahead and put this on the car while you're writing those in.
Okay.
It isn't just about putting food in the back of someone's car. It's about building this community.
It's a place where it's easy to be a neighbor. If you have extra things to give, if your children have outgrown their clothes, if you have a skill set to share, if you can pray, or if you can give financially, now you're creating hope. And that's the beginning of change.
5 years later, my husband and I both have wonderful jobs. I'm a middle school teacher for special ed. I am currently in the middle of completing my master's program.
This is my career now. I'm a writer. Several portraits right now. They're in the process with different publishing companies. I don't have to think of those days again. I have hope. I can see the sun rise from my balcony, and my life is beautiful again.
Everything is about creating community because we need each other. We all want to be known and to be loved, and it's easy to do if you have a safe place to do it.
What a special story to be able to tell and to hear those real stories of how the organization has impacted people.
So the whole idea is rather than a handout, let me offer you a hand up.
Oh, I love that. I'd love to hear a little bit more. You shared a little bit with me about Kim, and actually you hear her say in the video about being an author and writing, and you've actually had an exciting update since then.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see how God is always at work. But, Kim shared her story about living in her car for 2 years, totally homeless, and now she's in her own apartment. Yeah. She is in the middle of truly writing her book, and Guidepost has helped pick that up. But it is such a traumatic life change in her life, but it's now having a ripple effect on the life of her own kids and grandkids.
Well, I know that you've seen how Be Rich has been able to impact personal stories and personal ways that it's impacted the organization throughout the year. So I'd love to hear more about how Be Rich has impacted you guys.
Sure. Just about a year and a half ago, we were able to move into our own place after 20 years. And all of our racking in our warehouse is because of Be Rich.
Right.
And what a beautiful gift to allow us to do the work we do each and every day.
Right.
Years ago, when we started the orchard project and the garden, you helped us to purchase some equipment. And since then, we've continued to grow lots of fresh produce, but we've also been able to help several other churches and nonprofit organizations start their own gardens and their own orchards.
It's like a circle, right?
Yeah.
It's like the circle of life
so
there.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So there's been lots of ways over the years where Be Rich has helped an individual, like through Christmas hams and Christmas dinners, to purchasing things that we needed. In fact, last year, Randy had said dream big. And so our dream was to have a new truck, not even knowing that COVID was going to happen and how much we would need that new truck. And it has been life-changing. And, part of picking up food and delivering it is providing for those needs, but also offering hope. And so that's what Be Rich has done for us.
Right, because it's so much more. You're right. It's hope.
It is hope.
It's hope knowing that someone's there to help, that your community really does care.
Right.
That we don't just say we care, we really do care, and we can show you that by how we're helping serve you and serve those in the community.
Yes.
So Oh, I think that's fantastic. And I love to know that, and I hope people are encouraged by the fact that their generosity will continue to be a blessing to those on the south side of Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so important to us that you know where your money's going when you give to Be Rich. So I'm so glad that we had the opportunity to share this conversation with you about the incredible work that they're doing over at Real Life Center. But there's more. We had a chance to surprise Kathy Be Rich style. Check this out. Because of Be Rich generosity and everyone at Southside, we would love to gift you with that beauty.
Oh my gosh.
Today.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I didn't know we were taping when you came out. This is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Oh, my team is going to be so excited.
I know, right? It's a good surprise,
Oh,
right?
it's an awesome
a good surprise. Yes. Yeah.
Ah, you guys, thank you.
It's really the generosity of everyone through Be Rich and Southside Church and how we
so
get to
cool.
partner and get to do awesome things like this
my gosh,
for you
this
guys
is
to
so
just hopefully put a little bit of wind in your sails this year. So
Oh.
2020 is not all so bad, right?
Yeah, no. Oh, thanks to everyone. Wow, you guys are amazing. Thank you. How beautiful.
Yeah, we love it. We love it.
Oh, they're going to be so excited.
Good. I'm
Woo.
so glad. I'm
Yes.
so glad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We are outside Foster Care Support Foundation.
Standing right outside of one of Atlanta Mission's locations.
I'm standing outside the Place Cottage,
the Atlanta Tool Bank,
the Drake House,
Champions United Football Club,
the Good Samaritan Health Center of Cobb,
Perth, Australia, and I'm standing here in front of Fusion.
And I'm about to meet with the people from the Decatur Education Foundation.
And I'm standing in front of the North Gwinnett Co-op.
I am here at No Longer Bound,
at Amana Academy,
Lighthouse Family Retreat.
I'm here at Must Ministry.
I'm here standing in front of the Pregnancy Problem House,
the Coming Women's Center,
Wellspring Living.
We are here today in front of the house of James Ward, the Executive Director for Heart for Lebanon.
We're going to meet with the guys from Hope Quest and surprise them with your Be Rich generosity.
I got a feeling that darkness won't last very long. I've got a feeling that darkness won't last very long. Oh, you sing, I got a feeling. Oh, I've got a feeling that darkness won't last very long. One more time we sing. Well, I've got a feeling that darkness won't last very long.
That's amazing. We can't hug.
Unbelievable.
That's why I do this.
Oh my goodness.
Big, huge smile under here.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is incredible. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Do we air hug what we do?
I'll give you an air hug.
Air hug.
I'm smiling underneath all the
Oh wow. Give you an idea, this will probably serve around another 15,000 meals.
It's not just this amazing check. You guys have stepped up and donated books and school supplies and food.
Our kids, our teachers, and our parents are more than appreciative of all the work that you've done.
This is huge. This is going to have such a huge impact. As you know, it's been a really, really tough year in Lebanon.
If it wasn't for the donations of Be Rich, we wouldn't be able to do what we do with Just to Serve.
This means so much in a normal year. In 2020, it means 20 times as much. Thank you. Just stand here and say that over and over again.
Thank you, Be Rich.
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 Thank you, Be Rich. Thank you, Be Rich. Thank you, Be Rich. Thank you, Be Rich.
From all the men on our campus that you may never meet, thank you for saving their lives, reconciling them to their families. Thank you, Be Rich.
Thank you, Be Rich, for your kindness. I call this #Humanity in Action.
On behalf of Lighthouse and our staff, we are so grateful for all that you guys do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Be Rich.
Wow, what a fun service. Thank you so much for celebrating with us today. And thank you for your generosity of helping partners, not only like the Real Life Center, but all of our partners across the south side of Atlanta who are really making a difference in our communities. Okay, I hope to see you next week.